Okay, let's talk business. I often get a lot of questions about the patches, what they do, how they could help you. But I also get questions of like, how can I start this business? Okay, I get that a lot. And I gotta tell you that it's very simple. The first thing I tell you is try the patch. Try the patch, and that way you see what it does to you. If you can't sleep at night, you might want to start with that one. If you have anxiety, we have a patch for anxiety. If you want to lose weight, we have a patch for that. We have a patch for pain, one patch that is really, really good, and it's something that everybody should be using now with the that if people, the seasons are changing and you get allergies and kids going to school, they're going to be coming home, probably gonos with sick. There's a patch that will boost your immune system and keep you healthy. I proved it. I went on a cruise and I put on that patch, and people that were with me got COVID. I didn't get COVID. And that we were in the same room, in the same hanging out, same circle, same elevators. My husband is lucky because my husband is so tall that I always say everybody's like here and you're like here. So no one's really breathing on you, right? But yeah, there is one patch that will keep your immune system good, boosted, so you won't get sick. Especially COVID is coming around again. So many people that I heard, I got COVID. Oh, there's so-and-so, we can't meet up this week because so-and-so got COVID. Or I have a cold, or I have pneumonia. But this patch will help you. But when they ask me, how can I get started? That is my number one. Start with a package and start using the patch. Because you are going to be your own testimony. You are the one, because that's what happened to me. I started patching with the X39, the one that activates the stem cells. I didn't start patching with the idea that it was going to help my neuropathy. I didn't go in with the idea that I had this nerve damage on my thigh that every so often it got inflamed and I couldn't walk. I didn't think that this was going to help me. I just did it because I was like, you know what? After you're 30, your stem cells go dormant. You start aging. You start getting all kinds of illness again. I don't ever want to go and you have this. I overcame something really big. I want to stay healthy. So if you have anxiety, if you have depression, this will be great. If you have diabetes, or even if you're healthy, still patch because you will feel something. So that's what I tell people when they tell me, how can I get started? How can I do what you do? I tell them, well, first, you need to start patching. And get a package, get a package of what you're going to use. What I like about this business is that you don't need to have any inventory. It's not like my other businesses that I've done in the past, or I like Nice and Bella because that other little side hustle I have, it's through a catalog and people order the jewelry. I have my website, they go there, they order. I don't have to have inventory. But a lot of these side hustles, you do have to have inventory. That's not the case with my patches, with Lifewave. It's not. All what you buy is what you're going to be using, and you do want to be using it because you want to be your testimony. You want to tell people what it's done for you. My husband's patching. It's helped him with his pain, like I said in many other videos. He went from epidural shots every 6 months to no epidural shots. These patches did for him what acupuncture never did and what chiropractors were never able to accomplish, not even the surgeries. So they work. Sleeping. My husband couldn't sleep. He started using the one at nights for sleep. Of course, you have to give it time. You might feel something the first, the second night, the third night, but it's over time as you continue to patch that you're going to start noticing a difference. You're going to start seeing the changes. I noticed that he stopped snoring. I was like, oh, that's amazing, because he used to snore. He used to wake me up, and I used to be like, dude, you're lying in the bedroom, right? It was like, sorry, babe. But yes, so it helped him with the snoring. It helped him with the sleep apnea. And these are like, there's millions and millions of testimonies of people that are, this is helping them. And we have like a whole manual with all the conditions that this is helping with. So people continue to ask me, send me messages. They tell me about the patches. But tell me, how can I do the business as well? You know, and this is the beauty of it. There's nothing better than to help someone and give them something that you know, say, hey, try this, and you know it's gonna work. It's not a gimmick, it's not a lie. Because if it was, I wouldn't be putting my face, and I believe in karma, and I wouldn't be lying like that, you know? So yes, this is something that anybody could do, because the way it works, you don't have to, and it's not a pyramid. This is not a pyramid scheme or anything like that. You don't have to necessarily have a team. You know, if you do, it's great because you motivate each other, and it's great to help people. I love it because I have a great team, and with my Nice and Bella and with this one. But the beauty of this is that with this one, you don't even need to have a team. You just buy your package of what the patches you're going to use, and you just tell people about it. And then when people start buying from you, the company gives you, they pay you for promoting their product, basically. You know, you get compensation for promoting their product. And it's like anything else. It's like if you were to work with a doctor. When I used to work with a doctor, they had at the clinic, they had their products, and I used to sell their products. They used to make, looking back at it, I was like, that was really good. And I mean, there we had like that clinic, we had such a wonderful team, I gotta say, you know, and we did really well selling the products. My friend and I, we were even one time, we did like this little presentation for the whole company about how the product worked and what it was doing for us. And the company paid us, you know, they gave us commission and kickbacks for promoting their products. And I was honest. I don't work there anymore, so I can get in trouble. There was one product that I used to tell them doesn't really help. It doesn't really help as much as it's not gonna control your hunger. So I would be honest and tell you, but there's not one patch that does not work. They all work. We even have patches for animals, you know, and we also have testimonies of how it's helping animals. I don't know if you got to see, I put one of a dog, a Frenchie, that he had like an eye ulcer, and they started patching and it went away. There's another one of a horse that his leg had, like, he must have cut it with the barbed wire or something, and they patched him and he got better. So these patches, I'm even using it on my plants. The patches that I don't use, instead of like, because you're supposed to have the patches 12 hours on and 12 hours off. Also, when I remove it at the 12th hour, I go and I put them on my plants, and my plants look beautiful. Oh my God, yes. I had a bamboo that was dying, and I started patching my bamboo, and money tree. And oh my God, the leaves are green, it's growing, and it's all thanks to the patch. So the patch works. So if you're interested, if you're like, oh, I want to do this business, you want to do it as a side hustle. I know a lot of moms out there, you want to stay with your children, and that is wonderful. When I had my daughter, during my pregnancy, I went to school, and then I had her, and I started working, but I left her with my mom. I paid my mom to babysit, but I would have loved to stay with my daughter. I would have loved to be a stay-at-home mom, but I couldn't. I couldn't. I don't know, but there's a lot of moms that would have. I also was a career woman. I gotta say, I had goals, I had ambition. There was things I wanted to accomplish, but there's a lot of moms that want. And nowadays, with daycare being so expensive, you could do this as a side hustle. You definitely can. So all those moms that have been texting me and sending me messages, this video was for you. This video was for you, to encourage you and tell you, yes, you could do this on the side, or you could do this full time, It's a great business, and you will not regret it. You will not regret it. I haven't. I'm not going back to a 9-to-5. I do this as a hustle, and I do my counseling sessions that I have. I have a few